Okay, here we go. Challenging Clayton in the first match of our finals or our semifinals round of this Pauper League. I'm going to be playing Slivers and challenging right now. Chose Slivers because in testing, it has a really good matchup against Blue-Red, and that is the go-to deck that Clayton likes to play. He also won the dice roll, so he'll be playing first. But he's also the higher seed in this tournament, so if I won the dice roll, I'd have to concede to him to go first. Alright, this hand looks alright. Got a 1-drop and a 2-drop, and some protection spells. So we'll keep this. See if he's going to play a Blue-Red land. Evolving Wilds. No info there yet. Run out the Sliver. Shields are down for a turn. If he plays a Bolt now. Uh-oh, green. Not what I was expecting. So green usually means Stompy, but Stompy usually doesn't run Evolving Wilds. So let's see what's going on here. If he's playing Boggles, a Wild Nakatl, alright. Okay, so he's playing 5 colors here, which is a perfectly fine matchup. This journey is going to be pretty good later on. I'm going to run out the Muscle Sliver and swing in. It's going to be a 2-2, but I have a 2-3, so that doesn't really matter to me. So next turn, presumably this is going to be a 3-3. I will not block it in that case. If he plays an Ayla's Presence, it'll be all of his lands will be, or the land will be of all land types. If he plays a Plains, that would also work. Bolting the Muscle Sliver. That resolves. Can't do anything about that. Another Nakatl, another 2-2. Swing for 2. Here we'll play the Forest and the Sinew Sliver. This time we have Vines as backup in case he wants to pull us again, but we'll just swing in with our 2-3 as well. Another Forest, so he's not getting that third land typing for his Nakatls yet. Although his mana is fixed now. Let's see what he's going to do with that mana of any color. Bolts again, Skyfisher. Probably bounce the Abundant Growth. Okay, top deck another Lord. Kind of awkward. I wanted to keep Vines open and attack with both of them, but I don't want to play this Lord now, and I'm cut off of a triple green source then. So we're definitely going to play the Sliver. The question is, do we attack with the Sinew Sliver or not? This will be a 3-4, meaning he'll have to double block to get it. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the Predatory Sliver and then Journey to Nowhere the Skyfisher, and then attack with just the Plated Sliver. That way he doesn't trade off with Sinew Sliver by double blocking with a Nakatl. I don't want to trade one Nakatl for one Sliver. So here. Shields are down for a Bolt this turn, but I think that's okay with 2 Lords in play. I'm going to want to ride these Vines to victory, if possible. Taking a double block. Alright. Killing a Nakatl. This makes you think he probably has some sort of removal for him, Predatory Slivers. If not, he might draw into it right here. He's not hitting his weight source, which is good for me. He's probably going to try to set up a double block on one of my slivers, which, oh, that's great. So we'll just swing with both. Does he want the double block? Yeah, this order's fine. And we'll growth it. Pain life. Pain life because this way we can leave up double vines or anything of that sort. His removal is mostly burns, but he also has Journey Nowheres as well. Beetleback Chief, alright. I haven't seen this guy in a while. So what I'm actually going to do here is I'm going to Vines his Young Wolf so he can't get his Rancor back. And here I'm not going to Journey actually. I want to see if he's going to line up more blockers on one of these slivers, so I'm just going to swing out. If he doesn't block at all, I might Vine, or I might Journey. Okay. So, do I want to save one of these? Yes, I do. That's blocking order's fine. So now I'm going to cast with Kicker on the green one. Doesn't really matter. So I will be the only one left with the creature. It's got one card in hand. I've got a 2/2 sliver. Or an Arlid. Okay. And no cards in hand. Finally got his white source though. Here, we'll just get rid of the Orin Arlid. Indicating I don't have a Vines, just fine. So we'll get him for 2. He'll fetch for his planes. We're looking good. Now it's just a top deck war of sorts. This Magician of Growth is going to be good against any burn-based removal. Drew a land. I wouldn't have played if I was him. Muscle Sliver. This is looking like games, boys. If he doesn't draw a blocker next turn, he is dead. I'm going to save the growth just in case. I'll pass priority. Because I don't want him to blow me out with the burn spell. He doesn't have one, so it's probably game here. That's a nice draw. Now he's going to get another Squadron Hawk. So he has to block both of my slivers, though. So he's going to get, I assume, all 3 of them. Just 2. Okay. Wonder if he's only playing 3. Or if he wants to save the shuffle effect for later. I don't think he's playing Brainstorm, so I'm not sure why he didn't get all 3. So now I'm kind of punished for not playing that growth. I mean, not like really. He would be dead, but I'm not losing. He has to block both. So he bought himself a couple turns. Now he's going to play 2 Hawks again. Unless he has something else. Yeah, he is playing Brainstorm, okay. So that explains the not fetching with the Hawks. I like the interaction of Brainstorm and Squadron Hawk. It's like build your own assessor recall. You still do need to play 2 blockers this turn, Clayton. Get the last Squadron Hawk. Yep. So. Three Mokta Rider. Another Button Growth. Okay, so he's got 2 cards in hand, and one's a Hawk, and the other is unknown. He has to block both. Play my land, why not? Attack. Growth, the one can block by a 3/3. So yeah, in retrospect, not pumping on that one turn definitely cost me a bunch of turns before he died. But I still think playing around the bolt was a fine call. So, is this going to do 3? Yeah, I'm going to Divines him. This should be game. What's he sitting on? It's probably just salty that I have so many cards protecting my slivers. Yep. The old always have some symmetrics and top 18 cards. Well, when all your cards are just tricks and slivers, man. I mean, that's all you can. Besides, that's only... that is about over half of my tricks. He's right. Let's give him the little tongue sticking out face. Okay, I like a removal spell. Oh, he's not gonna like that draw. Alright, what did you draw? Yep. Alright. Okay, against 5 color zoo. Seems like enchantment removal might be good. I mean, it doesn't blow up lands, but it does get rid of Nyla's Presence, which is what gives those lands all 5 typings. So it's a way of making his Mokta Riders like 2/2s and 3/3s instead of anything else. Aside from that, I don't really have a plan against them. Armadillo Cloak might be okay in the sense that if I can make my dudes bigger than a 5/5, then nothing he can play will be able to trade with it. I'm not sure that's the best route. He isn't expecting enchantments, so I don't think he'd sideboard any enchantment hate. I'm not even sure he knows I play Armadillo Cloaks. I think I'm just going to put in some sabotages, and not even the full set, just 2. And in that case, I'm going to get rid of a Poison Sliver and a Sentinel Sliver, and then run it back. Not getting rid of any tricks. Gotta draw all 75% of them again. And this time you can listen to my sweet, sweet jams. Alright, we have 2 lands and a bunch of 2-drops. Is this going to be good enough on the draw? If I draw 1-drop or I draw another forest, this could be good. I think I'm going to keep it. We have enough creatures. I just want a 1-drop. Forest, and then growth. Okay. They don't come blazingly fast out of the gates. Their first drop is a 2-drop, and that is a good draw. I'm going to lead with forest. Squadron Hawk, or is this going to be a Skyfisher? Pridemate. So I was not expecting that. The question is, do I want to run out of Sliver first, or do I run out the Journey? The Journey is going to eventually eat this Pridemate. I think I was going to run out a Sliver. I mean, this is Slivers. You should always play a Sliver. The question is, if he attacks, do I block and growth? I think I do. I think the risk is... yeah, I think we'd have bolted it. Yep, okay. So I need to draw any untapped land. Untapped land. Perfect. And in this case, I'm gonna play the Sentinel Sliver first. This lets me attack for 3 next turn. He's gonna fetch a red land. Also, yeah, loving the Blink-182 right now. Another Terramorphic Expanse, or rather, last one's Evolving Wilds. So he's definitely going to swing in again. And I am not going to block. If I draw another land, I'm going to Journey the Aura Gnarlid, and then attack with a Sentinel Sliver, after playing a Sentinel Sliver, of course. But I didn't. So again, I really want to get this Aura Gnarlid off the table, preferably without using my Journey to Nowhere. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the Sentinel Sliver, and then I'm going to attack for 3. Hopefully he trades. If not, then... well, I can't do too much about that. So, swing for 3. I have not heard polling for soup in forever. Will he take it? Yes, okay. So it looks like this Gleeful Sabotage is going to do jack for me. He's going to have natural 4/4s and 5/5 Maka Riders to this point onward. So good sideboarding choice, Belcher. Let's see if he has another Aura. He does. Well, that's actually something that this Gleeful Sabotage is going to be good. It will destroy Abundant Growths, which will make the Aura Gnarlid bound to a 2/2 if everything goes right, which it is probably will not. Yeah, I'm not gonna block. Great. So one thing that's good here is Sidewinder Sliver is going to give them all flanking, which means that if the Mokta Rider blocks either the Snoo or the Sentinel Sliver, it's going to be a 3/3, which lets it die to this Mutagenic Growth, which is good. I mean, this is clearly indicating I have the growth, but I am willing to do that. So Conspire only works if they share a color with the actual spell, right? Yeah, so I can't conspire with all these blue creatures, which is really too bad. So I'm going to journey this Aura Gnarlid because I can't block it. That way, if he sacks a Solid Pride Mage, one again for 5, I can then trade for the Sentinel Sliver. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I mean, I'm kind of not playing around a Bolt here, which isn't great. I feel like if he had a Bolt, he would have used it a long time ago, unless he's top decking it right now. So there's the Presence. Now the Mokta Rider is a 5/5. So I definitely have to trade off my Sentinel Sliver here. So it's a 6/6. There's no way around this. I'm going to have to double block, and I'm going to have to Mutagenic Growth one of them. If he has the Bolt, I'm dead. He did not have the Bolt. Okay. I lost the worst in Sliver, which is good. It's got a Coddle. So he can sack his Pride Mage to return a, I think it'll be a 5/5. Yeah, 5/5. It's a good draw. I can't attack, but I can sit back with a 4/4 Sentinel Sliver. Into turn, you gonna sack it? Yep. So it's a 6/6 or an Arlid that I cannot block. Oh, last game. Alright, so Gleeful Sabotage is looking pretty terrible. And I entirely forgot that the deck runs Solid Pride Mages. So Armadillo Cloak definitely seems bad right now. But let's put the Sentinel Sliver back in. No, let's actually just go for it. He's not going to side like Solid Pride Mages, but if he uses them on Armadillo Cloak, then he's not using them on Drain Nowheres, which is okay by me. And we're on the play this time. This deck is much better on the play. Let's listen to something it's not. I'm not sure what's up. Alright, one lander. Can't keep this. Although it would be really sweet if I had one more land. this we can keep. I just can't draw any more lands for the rest of the game. We'll put that on the top. Go. Two drop. Don't have a bolt, don't have a bolt, don't have a bolt, bolt. It's got a Rancor. Okay. Is he on a one-lander? Oh, please be on a one-lander. Not on a one-lander. So you're gonna get in for 4. Attack! Attack! Oh, I'm not attacking. Too bad. Okay, so I'm definitely not going to attack with my Sigma Sliver. But what I will do is play a Sidewinder Sliver, and then attack with my Blade. This means that if he blocks, he has to sack. Yeah. It's a 4-2. I don't think it's trading here. I'm stand corrected. You know what I'd like to draw? How about an Armadillo Cloak? How about anything but lands, honestly? That is not what I expected him to play. Staring Word of Expanse. Oh, look, it's an Umbrella Cloak. Sweet. I'm actually going to play it on a Sidewinder Sliver. That way, if he... Well, okay. It's going to be a 4-4 flanking anyway. So he would need a Tribal Flame kills either one of them. So let's put it here. I'm gonna put it on the Sin Sliver because that way I can attack with both of them and not worry about losing one of them. If he has the burn spell, whatever I attack with's gonna die anyway, or whatever I equip with's gonna die anyway. This is getting the most damage. Got a very comfortable life total, but this Tribal Flames the almost certainly has is going to just wreck me. Yep. Creature. No. Alright, not looking good for heroes. I am out of creatures. You think that my 1,000,000 creature deck would have more creatures in it, but it certainly doesn't. Oy. Squadron Hawks and Rancors will probably get me there, get you there. Kermog Angler. Alright, we're on a very quick clock here. We're taking 8 this turn. Not taking it. Let's put another Squadron Hawk instead. Well, I'm gonna try to nowhere that Gurmag Angler. Still have time. Still not dead. Taking 4. Okay. Got 1 turn to... I don't even know what I draw. But I got 1 turn to draw it. And it's gonna be land. Land? Is it a land? Be a land. I'm sure it's a land. Land? It's a creature. But I have to chump this, and then I'm taking 4, 5, 6 in the air. So I'd have to somehow get rid of all of these, and yeah, that's not gonna happen. We're conceding. Good game. So match 1 is over. So let's pause the recording.